running just the end there.
You'd think that Minishio is tier 1 because,
It
no,
goes
well, like,
Ferruccio Imperio and then Zavicchio as tier 4.
Oh, that's right. Rito has something to report, Jeep.
Uh-oh.
I found a dupe bug,
What's
but
that?
it's a way old one. It's a way old one that I've known about for a while, but it's replicated. I've seen it done and fixed in a couple of mods, but the new backpacks have an issue.
What's that?
I'd rather not give it out. I mean, it's not exactly particularly fixable by the end user anyways.
I'd say poke him with it. That way he at least
User was moved out of your channel.
for that.
User left your channel.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to kick anyone who goes down there.
Not necessary.
Oh, really?
Rito's an old server hand.
User
He
left your
picked
channel.
this up.
User joined your channel.
What? What did we lose in game there?
oh, yeah. Oh, what? It's 11 o'clock?
Yeah. I'm gonna be up for a while. It's only 9:13 p.m. my time, and I'm planning on being a little while longer. At least poking around. I might be hopping on to do some vanilla enhanced on a family server.
Nice.
That's kind of cool.
All it is it's vanilla with,
Yeah. Yeah, it's vanilla
With, like,
enhanced,
map.
and it's unfortunately it's
Nine.
family only because it's being hosted on a family member's computer. Specifically requested that it be family only. But I might be streaming some of that.
what time is it right now? Also?
Midnight.
It's 9:14 here.
Behind what I am.
9:14?
I am in Alaska.
He's on that time zone 2 behind you.
So it's 11:14. I had to change, like, for some reason, I have my computer set to change time automatically, or set time automatically, and it had me set as 5 p.m.
Okay, yeah, it thinks you're in some weird time zone.
Well, no, it's set for General Mountain, U.S. I'm like,
Apparently not.
Something had a out of whack experience going on there.
I mean, I'm tired as hell. I just drove 60 miles.
That's it.
I'm really proud of the
User
progress
was
me and
moved to
Rito
your
have made
channel.
so far.
User joined your channel.
Alright.
Because we've got the NASA workbench up and running. We've got the nose code. We started on heavy plate production in mass. We just finished a batch of 32 heavy plates, which should give us a good chunk start on getting ships up and running.
The only thing that I need to do, that I know I need to do,
I'm working on oxygen right. Your what process?
Golden lassos.
Golden lassos? Ooh.
Fucking villagers, I'm gonna trap them in a goddamn house and...
Oh, all ours did it on their own.
All of ours
No,
died.
like, ours keep
The blood
jumping
moon.
into my crucible. Either they're dying in my crucible, or they're dying on our experience berry bush. I'll just stand there.
Ours
I'm
found
like,
oil.
Ours went the way of the dodo with that first blood moon.
Well,
We didn't
why
have
did
that
we
issue.
Put torches down. That's why
we
I
put down
gave them to
torches.
you.
That was the
We
first
did.
thing we did. We were like, peek.
We did. We just the greenhouse was far enough away from everything else that it didn't really help them very much.
Gotcha.
That magnum torch,
Ours-
as long as it's placed in the center, should cover a 60 by 60.
Yeah, it covered a pretty big area, but it didn't cover the whole village, and they could still spawn and move into the area.
Our village is relatively large. That
That was
yeah.
ours.
Rest in zombie pieces.
Yeah,
Also, I found out another bug. The pickaxes, when using Vein Miner, specifically the Tinker's Tools ones, if you just click and hold the tilde key and mine a chunk of stone, you can mine unlimitedly as long as your hotbar lasts. I basically turned myself into a quarry.
Yeah. Yeah, I decided to play with that this evening. Honestly, I was hoping somebody would do that to their base unintentionally.
No, what we did was that we were having problems with flint of all things.
Flint?
Yeah, we're having issues finding flint. Like we were not getting flint at all.
Yeah, I started making my own.
So we're like,
Pulverizer.
Uh-oh.
so
When did that happen?
we're like we couldn't find any gravel. That was our issue. We couldn't find any gravel. So we looked down at our feet, and we vein mined almost all of the gravel in our village.
Yeah, so I ended up mining out 2 chunks in one go with Vein Miner.
I killed Nova again.
Oh, I made power armor, by the way, and I put the auto feeder unit in it.
I need to put that on.
So I have a tilde bound to the side of my mouse, so that way I can use the tilde key, pull up the console, and do other things.
Yeah.
But in this particular instance, I have tilde bound to Vein Miner, so I can choose on and off with Vein Miner on and off with just a click of the side of my mouse. And in doing that, I learned that I just held the button down and clicked one piece of stone, broke through it, and just clicked and held. And regardless of the tool health of the actual pickaxe, like you could break the tool, the Tinker's Construct tools, you can break them and just continue to mine with them unlimitedly.
As long as your hunger holds out, yeah.
Yep. And so with the auto feeder, guess what?
He has
getting
unlimited
auto-fed.
health.
So basically it ends up as much food as you can have from your hotbar at that point, right?
And then you just kind of check the chunk for whatever the hell you want.
So what is it? I know for a fact one of the things I'm going to make as a plant is Terrasteel.
Terrasteel?
Because fuck Terrasteel, that's why.
I mean, what you can do instead is the way I tend to develop pretty much all of my mana is from a mob farm. Mob farm of creepers, spawning more creepers unlimitedly, making gunpowder. Gunpowder then goes to make TNT. TNT goes into the blast flowers, which basically fill up massive amounts of pools in one go.
But that's not the only thing that I'm gonna make. Like, I want to get all the resources as magical crops. Period.
Sadly, you may have to wait until like after the actual competition to complete that, because it's gonna stay up after the competition. That's when hooligan starts happening.
Well, Kevin and I are working on a special project.
Alright, well, wish you the best.
Uh-oh.
Ow!
Do we have any frame type mods?
What do you mean frame type?
Like the original frames from...
No.
No.
Simple answer is no.
You mean the moving frames?
Yeah.
Yes.
We do?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's in there.
Because
Well,
if
the
we
name of
do,
it-
I'm gonna make a planet cracker.
Oh dear God.
I mean, I will make a planet cracker.
There is a frame mover
You better
and a
Yes.
frame motor,
else gets there.
but they only move a single block. And the frames from MC Frames don't actually, do anything.
Okay, so I vote if someone destroys the planet to the point to where it's no longer inhabitable or any actually get resources, they automatically be disqualified. because that's completely unfair.
Well, when I call it a planet cracker, typically it mines a swath that's 9
Nope,
to 12.
I was wrong. They don't have funky locomotion in it.
Darn.
I knew. I had a feeling that he was going to try and do funky locomotion.
Yeah,
I can
it's
make
the frame motor and the frame linear actuator from Project Red, but they don't actually move anything more than a single block.
I'm one of the original guys who built moving
quarries.
mining wells.
Well, like it became more popular after I did it.
Right, but when I say I was one of the original, I was doing it when the first version of the frames were released, because I knew some of the developers.
Would hate it.
Oh yeah, they hated it, and the server hated it when I started doing it, and then they optimized it slowly over time.
And then you broke it again.
Pretty much. The first couple of variants were mining wells, like what Dyer has done in the past. And then I moved on to MFFS when it got its ability to remove blocks that were in its way. So I basically made an MFFS, which is Modular Force Field System, projector, which would in turn break blocks in a 1-layer or 2-layer thick layer. 1 or 2 block thick layer. And
Oh fuck! I completely forgot Mindcam is on this.
What?
Mindcam is on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that would break 12 chunks across.
Yeah. Fuck
Mindcam
Mindcam.
breaks. Mindcam breaks blood magic.
Yeah, it really does. But what I was trying to say is it would mine a swath that's 12 chunks across all the way down to bedrock in about 30 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah. So it was eating a chunk every 8 minutes, roughly. So it was eating 12 chunks per 8 minutes. I got it down to 1 chunk a minute, effectively, at one point or another. But yeah, so, and then that got auto-ejected into an AE system, which was carried along on the back of the machine, and I just swapped out the disks as I needed resources.
That's what Dyer did, but he uses a different process. He used what was it? He used a mixture of carts and the Ender displacement rail.
Well, the Ender displacement rail was just there, so that way he could teleport to it easily.
Well, no, like what he did was that he had a chest, or he had a cart with a chest, right? And it was just sitting there with a loader. And what would happen is that once it was full of redstone power would take over, cause the drives to eject from the disk into the chest,
And that would get teleported back to his base and automatically drained. Yep.
automatically drained, put back in the chest, and sent back.
Yep.
I couldn't do anything.
I will
like that.
talk to you guys tomorrow.
All
Catch you
right.
later, man.
Bye, Jeep.
User disconnected from your channel.
Hey,
Tolas, it's not my fault. I don't drive like
Rito.
1,000 miles a day.
We can use Mindcam to synthesize Ender Eyes.
What's the chemistry like for that?
Pretty complex, but it can be done.
I mean, I suppose we could synthesize 4, then grow it.
Alright, so PT, I think I found my secret weapon again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's going to be our way forward. We're going to have to go for calcium carbonate and Einsteinium.
And smart.
Einsteinium 99.
Is coal.